it's Mike.
And Ravin.
And we're about to do the next mission for Marvel Zombies from Class of the Sinister Six.
Yep, it's called Undermined Efforts. We've got most of the living trapped in the subway. They have no way out. But just like a cornered animal, if there is nowhere to run, they'll fight. We must be careful to not let our guard down. The hunted might become the hunter. So the objectives for this game, and you accomplish these objectives in order. Take all 6 objectives.
So there's 3 in the subway cars here.
2 over there.
And then 1 in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the green spawn... escape via the exit with all zombie heroes. Any zombie hero may leave through this zone for free at the end of their turn as long as there are no enemies in it. Which is, it's at where we started.
Yeah.
And then the green spawn point is only used in a game with 5 or 6 zombie heroes. It's active from the start of the game.
That's right there.
For special rules, the zombie hero who takes an objective gains 5 XP and reduces their hunger by 1. When an objective is taken, we roll a die. On a 1 or 2, spawn 3 troopers in that zone.
Okay.
And then when a bystander is revealed...
There's lots of them in this one. I think there's 10.
Yeah. We got to roll another die. On a 1 or 2, do not place that bystander. Instead, draw a spawn card for that zone.
Oh, okay.
So.
And we also finished up Thanos. So you can play him in hero mode or zombie mode.
Cool.
So he might randomly show up too.
Okay.
And depending on the level you are, that's how many infinity stones he has, and he gets stronger.
Okay.
Once he has 6, you lose the game.
Okay.
So we got him done, and then...
Sort of like how Cthulhu worked in 2.0?
Yeah, we got Nana done for the Sentinels, but not all of them yet. So soon we'll be able to use the Sentinels.
Yeah.
I got Vulture, Moon Knight, and Kingpin.
And I have Storm, Loki, and Sabretooth.
So I'm going to activate Moon Knight first.
Okay.
His hunger goes up to 1. And he's going to go over by the vending machines and then over by the spawner for 2 actions. And his blue ability is each time you devour a bystander or enemy, roll a die. On a 1, increase hunger by 3. That's bad. But on a 2 to 4, draw 1 zombie trait. And on a 5 to 6, perform 1 free attack action.
That's cool.
So that's his blue ability. And for his last action, I'm just going to open that door because there's no spawners in there. It's just bystanders.
No, he's just going to be...
Yeah, I'll bring my team over there. So we'll just open the door. So we got to reveal the bystanders then. So for the first one...
Jimmy Woo.
Oh, we got to roll a dice too on a 1 to 2, right?
Yeah.
Nope, so it is Jimmy Woo there. And it's before it's revealed, I think they say, right? So that bystander, we'll see if that's showing up.
Callisto.
So we'll roll a die. So we don't place Callisto, but we draw a spawn card. So what spawn card will go there?
Guard Rush.
Okay, so it would go up to where Jimmy Woo is. So what does Jimmy Woo do?
During your turn, you may increase hunger and discard this card to search the zombie trait deck for any 1 card. Then shuffle the deck.
Cool. And he's a fighting one too. So that's Moon Knight's turn. So I'm going to activate Kingpin next.
Okay.
His blue is pretty cool. Once during your turn, you may have 1 other zombie hero within range to perform 1 free attack action. You gain 1 XP for each enemy this eliminates. Then resume your turn.
Neat.
So I'm going to move up for 1 action and then move up again to where Moon Knight is for his second action. I'm going to do Zombie Boss and give Moon Knight an action.
Okay.
And Moon Knight has range, so I'm going to do his attack. It's 3 dice. Hits on 4s, and I'm going to try to get that card.
Nice.
Hunger goes up by 1, and he doesn't get it. And for his last action, I'm going to get a zombie trait.
Gorge. Discard after devouring a guard or superhero. Heal 1 of your wounds.
Cool. Then Vulture, his blue, is once during your turn, when you eliminate a guard or superhero, you may perform 1 free action.
Cool.
So he's going to go to where Kingpin and Moon Knight is for 2 actions. And for his last action, I'm going to get a zombie trait.
Opportunist. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Add +1 to dice results for this attack.
Okay. And Vulture's and Kingpin's hunger would have went up to 1 too.
Right.
And that's my team. So it's over to yours.
So I'm going to activate Storm. Her hunger goes up to 1. She's going to move into the zone with Kingpin and Vulture and Moon Knight. So 1, 2. So her blue ability is once during your turn, you may increase hunger and select a zone within range 1. Move all enemies in that zone into a zone adjacent to it.
Huh. Cool. You could actually move them into our zone if you want to try to melee them too once Sabretooth and Loki come over. Because Loki has melee, right?
Yes, Loki and Sabretooth both have melee.
Okay.
So, yeah. Should I shoot at him first and then do it, you think?
Try to shoot at him. Well, because if you increase your hunger first and put them in your zone, then you have more dice if you have to try to shoot them next. Because that doesn't take an action to do your blue, right?
No. It just says once during your turn you may increase.
So if you increase your hunger to move them into our zone because it's adjacent, then attack them, you'll have more dice for better potential to attack them.
Yep, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to increase her hunger to 2. I'm going to use her blue ability to move this guy in with us.
It doesn't say everyone or one enemy.
It says move all enemies in that zone into a zone adjacent to it.
So Jimmy Woo counts as an enemy because he's a bystander, so he's an enemy.
Right. Okay. And now she's going to attack with lightning bolt. So 2 dice for lightning bolts, 2 dice for her hunger, and hits on 3s.
And you got the guard. Nice.
So I am going to use Sabretooth now. His hunger goes up to 1. He's going to move 2 zones into the zone with everybody. So his blue ability is called Claw Frenzy. When attacking with Feral Claws, after any re-rolls, for each roll of 6, roll 1 die. These dice may generate additional dice.
Oh, like Wolverine. Cool.
Yeah. So he's going to now devour Jimmy Woo. So 1 dice for devour, 1 dice for his hunger, and it hits on 4s. Boo.
And that's Sabretooth.
Yep. So Loki's going to go now. His hunger goes up to 1. His blue ability is called Shapeshift. At the end of your turn, if there are no enemies in your zone, you may have all enemies ignore you during the next enemy phase.
Kind of like Mystique. That's
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
So he's going to move 2 zones to where the group is. And then he's going to try to devour Jimmy Woo. So 1 dice for devour, 1 dice for hunger, hits on 4s.
Got him. Nice. So bystanders don't give XP in this one?
Nope.
But you got Jimmy Woo. You can search for a zombie trait later if you increase hunger?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's us. You'll go first next turn. And then we'll do some spawning. So number 1 is down here. So who's coming from there?
No one.
No runners. Okay. And then number 2 will be there.
4 troopers.
Okay. And then
Is number 3 going to be?
number 3 where we are.
Yep.
Oh, 2, and it's spawn and activate. So that was what I was worried about. We don't have any one that can stop them from activating
No.
or do anything when it happens.
No.
Storms and
Once it has to be during her turn to increase hunger to move. And that's
Yeah.
not going to...
Okay, so we're gonna get 2 hits. So I'll give 1 to Kingpin, and who on your team wants to take one?
Sabretooth can take 1.
Okay. And then the green. Sidearm. Oh, that's going to suck too. So we'll put them on the board and then we'll see 2. Because we'll take 2 shots from that zone we're just in too.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll roll that now. because there'll be 2 in that zone where we are. And then what's it say on all troopers perform a sidearm attack on 5s. Hits on 5s. So any 5s is a hit.
It's a 3.
Okay. So, no, we're okay.
Yeah.
So we'll put those on the board and it'll be your turn.
Well, I'm going to activate Sabretooth now. His hunger goes up to 2. He's going to attack the troopers in our zone.
Okay.
So 3 dice for Feral Claws, 2 dice for his hunger.
And then he 6s, you get more dice?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's on 4s.
So you gain 2 hunger, so you're ravenous now. And you didn't get any 6s, but you killed 1 trooper.
For his next action, he's going to devour that other trooper. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour. Hits on 4s.
And you got it. And your 6s is only on Feral Claws, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So for Sabretooth's last action, he's going to move here.
Okay.
Now I'm going to activate Loki. His hunger goes up by 1. And he's going to go into the zone with the objective and pick it up.
And that gives you 5 XP, right?
Yes.
So when you get objectives, in this one you get 5 XP.
Yeah.
And you reduce your hunger by 1.
Yeah. So his hunger goes back to 0.
And what else happens when you get objective in this one?
And when the objective is taken, roll a die. On a 1 or 2, spawn 3 troopers in that zone.
Okay. And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. So, see if we get 3 troopers in our zone. No, we're good.
Awesome.
Okay. So we got to remember to do that whenever we get an objective.
Yeah.
And you have 1 more action.
Yes.
Do you want to move down? Because they're connected. Do you want to move down the subway car instead of going back to the spawner, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Okay.
So he's going to go here.
Okay.
Loki's done. So I'm going to activate Storm now. Her hunger goes up to 3. She's going to move here for 1. Open this door for 2. And then for her last action, she's going to get a zombie trait. Uh-oh. So spawn 1 trooper in your zone, then draw another trait card.
Okay, so get your trait card.
Resist hunger. Discard during your turn. Decrease hunger by 1. I'm going to do that because next turn I will be ravenous.
Have you done your...
This was my 3rd action.
So you can't do... What's it say?
It said discard during your turn.
Your turn's done because you've done all your actions.
Okay, so I can't do it. Okay, that's fine. She's done. That's my team.
Okay. So I'm going to activate Moon Knight. His hunger goes up to 3. He's going to spend 1 action to go where the trooper is, where Storm and Sabretooth is. And I'm going to try out his blue ability. Personality shift. Each time you devour a bystander enemy, roll a die. On a 1, increase hunger by 3, so that'd be bad.
Yeah.
But on a 2 to 4, draw a zombie trait. On a 5 to 6, perform 1 free attack action.
Cool.
So I'm going to try to devour. So 3 dice plus 1, hitting on 4. Got it. So I devoured, so hunger goes down to 0, and then we roll to see what happens. 4 on 2 to 4, draw a zombie trait. So I got a zombie trait.
Taunt. Discard during your turn. Select 1 zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone activate and attempt to move towards your zone.
Cool. And I'm just going to forego my last action because I'm going to stay with the group.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Kingpin next.
Okay.
He's going to move down where Moon Knight and Sabretooth and Storm and Sabretooth, yeah. So for a second action, I'm going to get a zombie trait.
Frenzy. Discard during your turn and increase hunger. Perform 1 free attack action.
Cool. I said I could move Loki over, but it's only I can give somebody a free attack action. I can't give you a free movement.
Okay.
So I'll just forgo his turn too.
Okay.
And then I'll get Vulture to move up to where everyone else is, and he's going to get a zombie trait and then forgo his last action too. So what I get?
Rotten Strength. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1.
Okay. So Vulture and Kingpin are at 2 hunger and Moon Knight's at 0.
Okay.
And then that's our teams. So we'll do the enemy phase. They're going to move up, and then we'll do spawning. So from number 1. Extra activation guards, there's none. Over there by the troopers. Oh, superhero, which one? And we do have Thanos in here now.
Uh-oh, let's see.
Did I shuffle a little?
Deadpool.
Oh, we just painted him up.
Unless he has been devoured, each time he is eliminated, spawn him at the first spawn point during the next end phase.
Oh, okay. I'll grab him and then over by us, that spawn point there. Oh, that would have been bad.
Yep.
Okay. So he doesn't get to go anyway because no one's in yellow, right?
Nope.
Who got the 5? Okay, yeah, Loki's not at yellow yet?
Nope.
What's he at?
He is at 5.
Okay.
So almost.
And then the green spawn by us too.
Guard rush.
Oh, so they're going to go into our zone. And how many?
2.
Okay. So I'm going to activate Kingpin at the start. His hunger is at 3.
Okay.
His first action, I'm going to do Gourds. Discard after devouring a guard or superhero, heal 1 of your wounds. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
All right.
So I'm going to use Gourds, but I got to attack first. So it's 3 dice plus 1 for Devour. And hits on 4s. Nice. So I only get to kill 1 of them. And I'm going to use Gourds, and I'll heal 1 of my wounds. So I'm back at 5.
Cool.
And my hunger's at 0. I'm going to do his zombie boss ability now.
Okay.
And give it to Vulture. Once during your turn, you can have 1 other zombie hero within range to perform 1 free attack action. You gain 1 XP for each enemy this eliminates 2.
Cool.
So Vulture's going to go. Vulture is going to use Opportunist, discard before attacking and increase hunger. Add 1 to dice results for this attack.
Cool. So
increase hunger. His hunger's at 3. I'm going to do Opportunist. So I hit on 2s now, because I normally hit on 3s, but I increased the dice. So I basically hit on 2s.
Cool.
And I am going to try to devour that guard.
Okay.
So I actually hit on 3s with devour now because of Opportunist.
Right.
So it's 3 for hunger and 1 for devour, hitting on 3s. And discard before attacking, increase hunger. Enemies suffer -1 toughness. I'm going to wait for Deadpool for that one. Okay, so I need 2 frees.
That would do it.
Nice. So Vulture will get the XP, and so will Kingpin.
Nice.
With Vulture, once during your turn, when you eliminate a guard or superhero, you may perform 1 free action.
Nice.
This wasn't his turn. Once you can have 1 superhero perform 1 free attack action. I gave him an action. It wasn't his turn, so.
Okay.
But that's okay. On his turn, I know next time if I kill a guard on his turn, he gets a free action because of his blue ability.
Right.
So Kingpin still has 2 things he can do because he attacked and then gave something to Vulture so far. So for his second action, he's going to move down where the spawner is. And for his third action, I'm going to move down 1 more to where...
So
yeah, it's just a like small little zone there. And then the next zone is... So this is a zone here, and then this is a separate zone.
Okay.
And that's Kingpin. Moon Knight is going to go. Hung goes up to 1. He's going to spend 2 activations to go where Kingpin is. And I'm going to spend his third action to open that door, revealing that bystander. So we reveal it.
Vanessa
It's
Fisk.
funny, it's in your fist too.
When you devour her, do not reduce hunger. During your turn, you may discard this card and reduce hunger to 0.
Okay, but we have to roll to see if something happens if it's a bystander, right?
Yes.
Okay. 2. Oh, what's it? Is it 1 to 2?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So unfortunately, Fist doesn't show up because we rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So we got to draw a spawn card now.
2 guards.
Okay. So lucky Vulture devoured that guard because his hunger's at 0. Because he would have been ravenous now.
Yes.
So hunger goes up to 1. And he's going to spend 2 actions to go where Moon Knight and Kingpin are.
1, 2.
And he doesn't have range, so I'm going to get a zombie trait.
Undead Rage. Discard and increase hunger by any amount when enemies enter your zone. Immediately perform 1 free attack targeting your zone.
Cool, that's going to come in handy. Those guards are going to move into our zone.
Yep.
And that's my team, so it's over to you.
So I'm going to activate Storm. Her hunger will go up to 4, so she will be ravenous. But I'm going to discard Resist Hunger, which is discard during your turn, decrease hunger by 1, to put her back down to 3.
Nice.
Then she's going to move 2 zones into the tiny zone with Vulture and Kingpin and everybody.
Okay.
1, 2. Then she's going to increase her hunger to use her blue ability and pull the guards into the zone.
Because what's it do?
It's once during your turn, you may increase hunger and select a zone within range 1. Move all enemies in that zone into a zone adjacent to it.
Okay, so you're going to move them into our zone.
Yes.
Sounds good.
And now, with them in her zone, she's going to try to devour.
Okay.
So 4 dice for her hunger and 1 dice for devour. So I need 2 4s.
Oh, you didn't.
Boo. Okay.
So at the end of her turn, she'll take a damage because she's ravenous.
Yep.
And she's done?
Yep. So I'm going to activate Loki now. His hunger goes up to 1, and he's only got 3 activations, so he's going to use them to move into the zone with everybody.
Okay.
So now Sabretooth gets to go. His hunger goes up to 1. He's going to move 2 zones in with everybody.
Okay.
1.
Still cramped there?
Yep. And then he's going to attack with Feral Claws. So 3 dice for Feral Claws, 1 dice for his hunger, and it hits on 4s.
Hey, hopefully we'll get a bunch of 4s. 6s help too.
Yep, let's hope. No.
Oh, you don't even get 1.
No.
Okay, so we're going to hit twice.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's your team?
Yes.
Okay. So in the enemy phase, we'll do that right now. We're going to get 2 hits. Loki can, with his blue ability, if no one's there, he can go invisible, basically. So maybe we'll give him 1.
Yep.
And then I'll give another 1 back to Kingpin because he healed 1, so I'll give 1 back to Kingpin.
Okay.
And then we'll move up the rest of the enemies and do spawning. So 7 away from us on both sides, so they split.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do spawning. So number 1.
4 troopers.
Over there by the other troopers. Another
superhero seems to be the spot today.
No saddle.
Captain
Another new
America.
one. Okay.
Troopers and guards activating within range 1 perform +1 action.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Okay. That's gonna be bad. And then by the vending machines over there.
6 troopers.
No one's in yellow yet, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. And then by the green spawner, right by us.
1 specialist.
Okay. So we'll put those on the board, and now we got to watch Captain America giving troopers activations.
Yeah.
And he's toughness 4 too. Okay. So Captain America shows up, and we got to try to get those objectives on this side. Those are tough.
Yeah.
Okay. And it will be your turn.
Yep. So I'm going to activate Storm now. Her hunger can't go up any higher. It's already at 4. So because she's ravenous, she's going to attempt to devour one of the guards in the zone. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, and I need 2 4s. Thank you.
Oh, too bad you can't kill more than 1. You would have got both of them.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So for Storm's second action, she's going to shoot at that specialist that's behind us.
Okay.
So it's 2 dice. It hits on 3s.
Okay. Got it. Nice.
So for before she does her last action, Storm's going to increase her hunger by 1 and push this guard over here.
Okay.
And then for her last action, she's going to move over here.
Where the guard is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Storm is done. So I'm going to activate Sabretooth now. His hunger goes up to 2. For his first action, he's going to move in here. For his second, he's going to pick up that objective.
That gives you 5 XP.
Yeah, it's not a color or anything. I keep doing
No,
it. I think it's a color.
It's not one of those missions.
1, 2. So he's now in yellow.
Nice.
And because we picked up an objective, we have to roll a die. And on a 1 or 2, spawn 3 troopers.
Okay. Oh, it would bounce back to 3.
Thank goodness.
Okay. So you have 2 more actions?
Yes. So I'm going to come back out with the group and then move into here with Storm.
Okay.
Just in case. Sabretooth is done. So I'm going to activate Loki now. His hunger goes up to 2. For his first action, he's going to move into the zone with everybody else. For his second, he is going to attack that guard. So 2 dice for his hunger, 2 dice for his scepter, and it hits on 3s.
Okay. Got him and he got a hunger. Nice.
And for his last action, he's going to pull a zombie trait.
Okay.
Undead Rage.
That's what Vulture has.
Discard and increase hunger by any amount when enemies enter your zone. Immediately perform 1 free attack targeting your zone.
Okay. So this is a tough one, was being close to spawners and getting into certain zones and coming back out.
Yep. Loki's done.
Okay, and that's your team?
Yep.
So it's over to me. So Moon Knight's going to go. Hunger goes up to 2. He's going to spend 2 actions to go down to where the Coke machine is.
1, 2. Deadpool's going to be in your zone when he moves.
Yeah, I realize that, but that's okay. For his final action, I'm going to do crescent darts. So it's 3 dice hitting on a 4 and 2 more dice because of hunger. 0 to 1, so I'm getting those troopers. Hitting on a 4, I said, yep. So 2 are dead and hunger goes up. So I am going to get Kingpin to go. Power, we're not heroes. Hunger goes up to 1. And he's going to move to where Moon Knight is. So that's 2 actions. I'm going to give Moon Knight an active... Oh, I keep saying... No, it's an attack. Yeah. What is it? Once on your turn, you can have one other zombie hero within range 2 perform 1 free attack action. You gain 1 XP. Oh, okay. I was going to taunt Deadpool with the taunt card with Moon Knight.
Yeah.
But Kingpin doesn't give them an action, sorry. He only gives them an attack action.
Okay.
So I can't use Moon Knight and then use a card.
Okay.
Yeah, because he only gets to attack. If it gives him an action, he could use his card on his action, then attack. But it's only attack action. So Moon Knight's going to go anyway. He can't do the taunt card, but he's going to throw the crescent darts at those troopers.
Okay.
Ooh, 3 dice plus 3. Oh, even if I kill Deadpool, he's going to go right on that number 1 spawn because we didn't devour him anyway.
Right.
Okay. So I'll try to kill those troopers. So it's 3 dice hitting on plus 3 because of hunger, hitting on a 4. No hunger. I thought I'd get one. Nice. And we got him. So Kingpin gets 2 XP too because I killed 2 enemies with him.
Yep.
For his last action, Kingpin's going to get a zombie trait.
Opportunist. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Add +1 to dice results for this attack.
Nice. So Vulture's going to go. Hunger's at 2. And he's going to spend 2 actions to go in front of the door where the subway car is. And for his last action, I'm going to open that door. We'll reveal the bystander.
Amanda Sefton. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to perform 1 move action, ignoring enemies.
Cool. So we got to roll on a 1 or 2. Nope, no spawn. Good.
Cool.
So she'll show up. And she's a fighting one too, so we got to get rid of her. And that's Vulture. And that's my team. So we'll go to moving, then spawning. So everything moved up. I didn't want to do Undead Rage because I don't think I'll be able to take out Deadpool if I did.
Okay.
Or with Swifton, it's kind of be a lot just to take out Swifton.
Yeah.
And those split too because it's equal distance. And Captain America was able to make those troopers move up with them because he gives them another activation.
Right.
He's like the cheerleader from 2.0.
Yeah.
So now we'll do spawning. So number 1. And we are in yellow now?
Yes.
Okay.
2 guard rush.
Okay. Oh. This is where it's good. So I'll show you why this is bad. That's why I always hated a cheerleader. So the 2 guards will come down. So we'll put the 2 guards. So the guards go down. And now they activate because spawn then activate. What does Captain America do? Troopers and guards activating within range 1 perform 1 action. So they are within 1 when they activate. So they perform troopers and guards activating within range 1 perform +1 action. So they're going to get to activate. Captain America will give them 1 action, and the guard rush will give them another action. So they're going to go into our zone and be able to hit us.
Okay.
So that sucks.
Yes.
So Moon Knight will take 1, and Vulture will take 1. Now we all have a wound, right?
Yep.
Okay. So from the spawn point over there.
4 guards.
Okay. So troopers, not guards, right?
Yeah.
And then over there by the sentinel in the car.
Uh-oh.
Sidearm. Is there anyone close to us?
They're not 0 to 1, though.
Okay, so what's the card actually say?
All troopers perform 1 sidearm attack targeting only zombie heroes.
Okay, you know that's weird with... It doesn't say activation on the card, but the card makes them activate to do sidearm. So when they... What's it say? All troopers perform 1 sidearm. So they're performing an action. So would they activate? That'd be a weird rule thing. It's not going to target us, but that means if Captain America's there, they get to shoot twice.
Ugh.
Right?
Luckily, we're not 0 to 1.
I don't know, because it's not saying they're not activating. They're doing a kind of weird. If it comes up again, hopefully we'll take out Captain America before that happens.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, so none of those other ones are close enough to shoot at us either. So
no, we're okay.
For sidearm.
Yep. And then the green spawn.
3 guards.
Okay. So we'll put those on the board and it will be my turn. So let's try Vulture. Hunger's at 3.
Okay.
I'm going to do Rotten Strengths with Vulture.
Okay.
What's this? Blue. Once during your turn, when you eliminate a guard or superhero, I can perform 1 free action. Oh, cool.
Neat.
So I am now ravenous, so all I can do is devour. But discard before attacking and increase hunger. Enemies suffer -1 toughness. Okay. So 5 dice. Enemies suffer 1 toughness, and I attack that zone, and I have to target Deadpool because of priority.
Right. So
Deadpool is a toughness 3, and I'm going to try to devour him.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, Deadpool, die. Getting on.
3s?
No, his toughness is 3.
Oh, crap. Okay.
So, unfortunately, no, he's not dead.
Good.
Okay. So that was my first action. So, second action was Vulture, do it again. But he's back at toughness 4 now, Deadpool. 5 dice. Oh, I got free. See, I needed that in the first roll.
Yeah.
Okay. And for his last action, he'll try it one more time. Nope. And he's ravenous, so his hit points go down to 3 now. I'm going to get Kingpin to go.
Okay.
Hunger's at 2. I'm going to discard Frenzied. Discard during your turn and increase hunger. Perform 1 free attack action. So my hunger's at 3. And that's discard during your turn and increase hunger. Perform 1 free attack action. Okay, so I'll do a free attack action. Discard before attacking. Can you do opportunist after that? Discard during your turn and increase hunger. Perform 1 free attack action. So I'm going to do a free attack action and then discard before attacking and increase hunger. Add 1 to dice results for this attack. So I'm going to get a free attack action, and on that free attack action, I'll use opportunist and discard before attacking and increase hunger. So now I'm ravenous, but add 1 to dice results for this attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to devour Deadpool, and I hit on 3s.
Okay.
With 5 dice.
All right.
So 5 dice hitting on 3s. Come on, let's kill Deadpool.
Nope.
So that didn't work.
Nope.
And that was a free action. So for his first action, he's going to try that. Again, 5 dice now. I need 4. This is a tough roll.
Yep.
This is a devour attack. Nope. I'll do that again for a second action. Nope.
Nope.
I'll do his blue ability to give... Who am I going to give? Because Storm's push is on her turn, so...
Yeah.
We'll wait till it's her turn to do it. And we need to devour it. So I'll give it to Vulture. So Vulture will try to devour Deadpool. 5 dice. Need 4s. Good roll.
Oh,
that was so
really close.
Oh, man. Okay. And for his last action, Kingpin will try to get Deadpool. Nope.
Holy crap, that's a lot of 2s and 3s.
So, Kingpin is ravenous. He takes a wound. So now it's Moon Knight's turn. He's ravenous now. So, he's going to try the same thing. 5 dice. Trying to devour. That's all he can do. Need 4s. Nope. Try again.
Nope.
And last time.
That'll do.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna... In the end, okay, finally. So Deadpool's devoured. He doesn't come back on that first spawner right there.
Thank goodness.
Wow. But I get 4 XP for Moon Knight. His hunger goes down to 0, and then his blue ability activates. So let's roll to see what happens. 6. Oh, is that a good one? Perform 1 free attack action.
Cool.
So his hunger's at 0. He's going to attack that zone with crescent darts. 3 dice hitting on 4s. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I have to kill the guards before devour.
Right.
So, yeah, I'll still do that, hitting on 4s. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Now that he's in yellow, he gets 1 more activation.
All right.
He is going to do that same thing. Going to attack that zone with crescent darts.
3 dice hitting on 4s.
Yeah. Moon Knight. There we go. That was clutch at the end there.
Yep.
Okay. So that's my team, and it's over to you.
Sabretooth's going to go. His hunger goes up to 3. For first action, he's going to move in here. For his second, he is going to attack that guard with Feral Claws. So 3 dice for Feral Claws, 3 dice for his hunger, and it hits on 4s.
Okay.
Cool. And no hunger.
Oh, that was more dice. I was going to say that would have killed Deadpool too.
Yeah.
And those 6s would have generated more dice.
Yes.
But you can't take out bystanders with attacks, unfortunately.
So for his third action, he's going to move in here. And fourth, pick this up.
Did you look if it was blue again, too?
I keep doing it.
Yeah. So it's 5 XP.
And then we got to roll.
Don't get a 1 or 2.
No.
Okay. It would have been 3 troopers or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's done.
Nice. So we got 3 objectives so far. We just got to get 3 more. Yep. Say maybe we'll go in the train and come back out and then step in there and then run out to the exit maybe?
Well, the objective for that one's here, right?
Yeah, so
I don't know if we got to go and then come back out and go this way.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Loki's going to go now. His hunger goes up, so he is now ravenous. He's going to move into here, and he's going to attempt to devour Amanda Swifton for his next action. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, hits on 4s.
You got her, nice. So you decided to keep Swifton over Jimmy Woo?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of the move action thing, I think right now we kind of need it.
Yeah.
So Loki is still in blue because he's right on the needle.
Okay.
So for his last,
you have 2 actions, right?
Well, because he did 2 already. He moved. He did.
Oh, and yeah, you're not in yellow yet, right?
No, he's right on the line.
You want to get a...
So for his last, he's going to get a zombie trait.
Okay.
Self-cannibalize. Discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn. Perform 1 free action.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate Storm. Her hunger goes up to 2. She's going to move here with the group. She's still way back in blue. She's only got like 3 XP.
Yeah, Kingpin has 4.
So she's just going to get a zombie trait and then forego the rest. So let's see. Self-cannibalize. Discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn. Perform 1 free action.
Okay.
Pulled that twice in a row. And she's done.
And then it's going to be the enemy phase and then spawning. So we'll move everybody up and then... So Captain America will go twice. 1, 2. And then so will the troopers was in range 1. So they'll be in our zone 2.
Okay.
So this might trigger Undead Rage. We'll see what we're going to do.
Okay. So with Captain America moving, it's going to trigger Loki's Undead Rage, which is discard and increase hunger by any amount. When enemies enter your zone, immediately perform 1 free attack targeting your zone.
Okay.
So he's going to increase his hunger to 3, and he's going to try to attack Captain America. So 3 dice for his hunger, 2 dice for the scepter, and it hits on 3s.
Okay.
So I need 4, right?
4 threes. Yeah.
Right. Come on.
Ah.
Boo.
So hunger goes up. And then the rules for Ravenous, because you're Ravenous now, I think it's at the end of your turn. We'll double check.
Yes.
Because that was out of play turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So because it wasn't your turn, you played out of turn to play the card. We won't do the Ravenous.
Okay.
If you want to play Hard Against, you could take a wound for it, but we're already taking fumes a lot too.
Yeah.
And at the end of your turn, when you activate now, you'll still get a wound if you don't get out of Ravenous.
Right.
Okay.
So now we gotta keep moving.
Yeah, we'll move everything else and then spawning.
Yeah.
So stuff moved. Because of the whole 2 zones next to each other, they separated a bit. Same pathway.
Right.
So we'll do spawning. We're in yellow, so number 1.
Escorted bystander.
Okay, so which bystander showing up?
Flash Thompson. Each time a rush or extra activation spawn card is revealed before resolving it, you may perform 1 free move.
Well, that's
action.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then from the second one over there.
5 troopers.
Still got troopers. Okay, we're good. Over up there by the sentinel head.
4 troopers.
Okay. Green spawn.
Trooper rush. 5.
That was all troopers.
Yep.
And oh crap. Okay, no, they won't be near. We got to watch now near Captain America that he's going to cheerlead people.
Right.
So they'll spawn on the green. Where the hell is the green? There it is. They'll activate. So no, there's still more than 1 away, so they're not going to double activate yet.
Perfect.
Okay. Got to add pom-poms to his shield. So
He's
we'll put
got a free hand. Put it in his free hand.
And we'll put those on the board and it'll be your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So let's get a little crowd around the corner now.
Yep.
We got to take out Captain America. And it's your turn.
All right, so I'm going to activate Storm. Her hunger goes up to 3. And we're going to try to attack Captain America.
What card do you have, too?
Discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn. Perform 1 free action. So I have to suffer a wound to do it.
Does it say you have to increase hunger or anything?
No, it just says discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn. Perform 1 free action.
Do you want to try it? That way you're going to have... Oh, and you're only in blue, right?
She's only in blue, yeah.
Do you want to try it? That way you'll get more actions out of your turn?
Sure, let's try it.
Because if we get stuck in this corner with Captain America, we're pretty much toast anyway, so we got to get him off the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, her wounds are going to go down to 3.
Self-cannibalizing?
Because she's going to self-cannibalize. And we're going to do free action. So, 3 dice for her hunger, 2 dice for lightning bolt, and it hits on 3s.
Okay, so... Hits on what? Freeze?
Yeah.
You did it. Nice.
Awesome.
Hunger, you are ravenous now, but you get 4 XP and you took out Captain America.
Cool.
Nice.
So now that she is ravenous, she's going to devour one of those troopers.
Okay.
So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, hits on 4s.
Oh, you got it.
So we'll try for that other trooper for her second action. 2 dice hitting on 3s.
Nice, you got it. Oh, you would have killed one of the guys. That's okay. We freed up that zone.
So the next thing that Storm's going to do, I'm going to increase my hunger by 1 and use my blue ability to move these guys over here. So she still has 2 actions left. For those 2 actions, I'm going to go 1 and 2.
Okay, yeah, we're trying to get off the way from that spawn. That's a tight area in here.
Yeah, because we got to...
We don't want to get spawned on.
If we don't move now, we're going to get stuck.
Yeah, and we have this stuff coming, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so Storm's done.
So I'm going to activate Sabretooth now, and he is now ravenous. So he can only move and devour. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to try to devour those guards.
Sounds good.
So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, and it hits on 4s.
Oh, too bad that was a good roll. You can't devour more than 1 with him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And you can't get the... I don't know if that we ever said... You can't get the guard and the bystander. You'd have to get both guards first.
Right. So, 1 guard is gone.
And then there's a Loki.
Yeah. Loki's Loki's hunger can't go up because he's already ravenous.
And Swifton, you have to increase hunger to do your ability, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, he's going to go 1, 2, and then try to devour.
Is he in blue or yellow yet?
He's just on the line. 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, hits on 4s.
He doesn't.
Boo. Okay.
And he had a card too. What's his one?
Discard and suffer 1 wound to perform 1 wound during your turn. Perform 1 free action.
So you couldn't anyway. Okay, so at the end of his turn, he's going to take a wound because he's ravenous.
Yes, he is.
And then it's over to my team. So I'm going to choose Kingpin. He's already at 4, so I can't go up. He's going to spend 2 actions to go into the zone with everybody. It's over there with Flash.
1, 2.
And he's still in blue. For his blue ability, I'm going to give somebody ability to attack. I can't give them an action, so I'm going to give that to Sabretooth. No, I want to devour that. I'll give it to Storm, so then Storm can hopefully get some of those troopers in front of us.
Good idea.
Okay.
So, 2 dice for her lightning bolt, 1 dice for her hunger.
And everybody that you kill, I get an XP for.
Cool.
Hopefully you can push me to yellow. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit it on freeze?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still good. So I get 2 XP for Kingpin, and so do you.
Cool.
And for Kingpin's last activation, because he's at 6 now, he's going to try to get that guard.
Okay.
So 5 dice. I need 2 4s. Nice. So I get that guard. Hunger goes down to 0. And now I'm in yellow. I was going to devour Flash, but you made a good point. I should leave it for Vulture because we don't want him to get...
Take a wound,
yeah. So I have one more action with Kingpin. I don't want to move up yet. Oh, that's a door right in front of us, right?
Yeah, he's standing on the door.
And then we'll reveal the bystander. And what's it, the bystander? Oh, it's a spawn card if we roll a 1 or 2, right? Ooh, we're in between a spawn and that.
No, you spawn 3. No, bystander. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the objective is free troopers.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want like a rush or anything to happen because it's going to be, is that, oh no, they're locked. Those first 2 train cars are open, then there's a door.
Yes.
So I'm just going to get a zombie train instead.
All right. Hunger sprint. Discard when moving. Increase hunger by any amount to move that many additional zones.
Kingpin sprinting would be kind of funny.
Yep.
So, but that's his turn. So now Vulture will go. He'll spend 2 actions to go where Flash is. He is still in blue too.
So he was here with Moon Knight. So 1, 2.
And then 5 dice. I need 1 4 to get Flash. Oh, we got him. So we'll get his card. So now if a rush or extra activation spawn is revealed, I get a free move action with Vulture, with Flash.
Cool.
And that was his turn because he only had 3 actions.
Right.
So Moon Knight spent 2 actions to go over. And I'm going to spend another action to throw Crescent Blades at those 2. My hunger went up by 1, so it's 4 dice hitting on 4s. Hunger went up by 1, and I got 1. So I'm going to attack one more time. So 5 dice hitting on a 4 now. Any hunger?
Nope.
Nice. So I got that last trooper, and Moon Knight's done. And that's our teams.
Yep.
So I'll go first next turn, but we'll move everything up and do spawning. So everything moved up. Some split up there because equal distance. Mm-hmm. So we'll do spawning now. So from number 1, what's happening right there? We are in yellow.
Yeah.
Even though Vulture's not. So 2 specialists there. From the red over there. Oh, of course, superhero. Who is it? Oh, no. We said he's coming, so we get to use him.
Spawns with Infinity Stones. Blue 1, yellow 2.
So we'll have 2 of them.
Orange 3, red 4. Gains 1 additional Infinity Stone at the start of each enemy phase. If he has all 5 stones, the players
5
lose.
or 6?
Sorry. If he has all 6 stones, the players lose at the end of the player phase.
So when we spawn, we have them there. We already shuffled them, we'll pick 2 stones from him?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm looking at it now as a camera, I might as well do. So which 2 stones are going to come with him?
Power Stone.
It's a
Thanos
tactical.
2 boons.
Okay.
Ugh.
And then 1 more. What's his other stone that comes with him?
Soul Stone. Bystander abilities cannot be used within range 2 of Thanos.
Crap. Okay.
Wow.
I haven't even looked at these stones yet. I don't know what they do. Okay. So this is next. Is it say, where's the card for him?
Here.
So at the start of the enemy phase. So next enemy phase, he'll get another stone.
Yeah.
We got to kill him before he gets 6.
Yeah.
Okay. But we still have the spawn there in the green. So let's do those ones too.
8. Trooper rush.
Yeah. We have enough.
Yep.
Okay. And then from the green.
3 specialists.
Okay. So we get to try out Thanos. This will be interesting. He has 5 hit points too. And we don't have a -1 toughness guy too, so that's going to be rough.
No, not yet.
We don't have like Jessica Jones or Hulk or.
We don't have any -1 zombie traits right now either.
Vulture had 1, but.
It's probably a good thing that we're not in orange.
Yeah, because he would have 3 power stones.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put those on the board. Thanos is on the board.
Yeah.
We got to kill some troopers too. See how we're going to get through this. And it'll be my turn. So Kingpin's going to go, and right off the bat, he's going to do his zombie boss to give Moon Knight a free attack.
All right.
And he's going to throw his crescent darts at those troopers. So 2 for hunger, 3 for his attack. So 5 dice hitting on a 4. Hunger goes up, and I only get 1. Kingpin got an XP off of that too.
Awesome.
So for his first action, I'm going to open that door. So those 2 train cars are connected, so those bystanders would be revealed. So what's the first one?
Boulevard Trask.
He comes up.
Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to allow one other zombie hero within range 2 to perform 1 action, then resume your turn.
That'd be good with Kingpin, because then he could give someone a free attack and a free other action. And then the other bystander.
Striker. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select a zone within range 1. Move any bystander and zombie heroes from that zone into your zone.
Cool.
So we got to roll.
Yes, on a 1 to 2, it's a spawn card, right?
Yeah.
So for Trask.
Awesome.
Nope, he's good. And for Striker. Okay, that's a 1.
Yeah.
So he's not showing up, so what spawn card's going to be there instead?
3 specialists.
Okay, so we'll put those on the board. So for a second action, I moved into the train. For a third action, I'm going to try to devour Trask.
Okay.
So it's 2 dice, because 1 for hunger, 1 for devour. Hitting on the 4. No. So for his fourth action, I'm going to try that one more time. Got it. So he's done. So next turn, I can start giving people 2 actions.
Yep.
That's cool. And Kingpin's done. So Moon Knight's going to go. And he's ravenous now because hunger goes up.
Right.
He's going to spend 2 actions to go where those specialists are.
1, 2.
Third action, I'm going to try to devour one. 5 dice, need a 4. And I got 1. So I do a special ability now from blue. I roll a dice, see what happens. On a 1, hunger goes back up. So I'm back up at 3 hunger now.
Okay.
For his fourth action, I'm going to try to devour again in that zone. So now I get 3 dice plus 1, 4 dice, needing a 4. Got 1 more. It says each time he devours, not once a turn, so he gets to do it again.
Awesome.
So let's roll. 6. Each time you devour bystander enemy, roll a die, increase hunger 5. On a 5 to 6, perform 1 free attack action. So I have to do, I didn't say, it doesn't say may, I have to. So I have to attack that specialist.
Okay.
I was going to save it for Loki, but I have to attack.
Okay.
So 3 dice hitting on a 4. Hunger goes up, and I get him. Moon Knight's done now, and I got Vulture. So Vulture went, he spent an action to move forward. His hunger's at 1, and I'm going to get that objective because he's only at 1 XP right now. So now he's going to be at 6.
Perfect.
And then we'll roll to see what happens. We actually want a 1 here because we want troopers come, so I get 1 more XP with Vulture, and then we can get something for Loki, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay. It's a 1 to 2.
Boo.
Okay. So I have 1 more action with Vulture. He's going to move up to where Moon Knight is. And he's done. And then it's over to you.
So I'm going to activate Storm. Her hunger goes up to 2. And then I'm going to put her hunger up again to 3 to use her blue ability to push these 2 into here.
Okay.
And then, because she's in yellow now, so that didn't count as, that wasn't an activation, that was her blue ability. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
That works. And
Yeah.
leave those for Loki and Sabretooth.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's done. All right. So I'm going to activate Loki now. His hunger's already at 4. He is ravenous. He's going to try to devour one of those specialists. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, hitting on 4.
Nice, you got him.
His hunger's now down, and now he's finally in yellow. So he's going to attack that last specialist with his scepter. So 2 dice hitting on 3s.
Got him, and hunger goes up.
So now I'm going to use Amanda Sefton's ability. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to perform 1 move action, ignoring enemies. So I'm going to put Loki's hunger up to 2 and move for free in here with Kingpin.
Cool. And it gives you slippery too, so that will come in handy.
Yes. So for his third action, he's going to move in here.
Okay.
with the group. And then his fourth, he's going to open this door.
Okay. So we reveal those 2 bystanders.
Shanna. When performing a melee attack, you may increase hunger to have all enemies suffer -1 toughness
that's gonna,
to a minimum of 1.
That might help with Thanos.
Yeah. And then the far one, Senator Kelly. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger and select 1 zone within range 2. Activate all enemies in that zone. They try to reach your zone by any means possible.
So taunt, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want Shanna. Don't get a 1 or 2. Okay, good. So we need to give her someone that hits on 3s because that's our better chance to kill Thanos.
Right.
Because we don't have anyone that hits on 2s.
No.
Okay. And then for
Senator Kelly.
Oh, good. Okay, so we'll put them on the board.
So, Sabretooth time to go. His hunger goes up to 1.
Oh, he's close to orange too, isn't he?
13.
Semi-close, yeah, okay.
So, first activation, second action. Sorry, he keeps saying activation. Third action in there. And then for his fourth, he's going to devour Shanna. So, 2 dice hitting on 4s.
Oh, yep, you super got it. So yeah, that will be helpful when he can lower toughness and get that. If he gets 6s, he can maybe get Thanos, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay. So that's everybody. We'll move everybody up and then do spawning. So I already moved up those troopers, but at the start of the phase, Thanos gets another stone. Which one is it?
Thanos moves +1 zone per move action.
So he has 2 activations. Both activations are to move towards us. Oh, this is going to suck. Okay, so let's do him now. He drawed that stone. So for his first activation, he gets to move 2 + 1. So he's going to be where Kingpin is. Oh, what's Kingpin at? Oh, no. Okay, so for his second activation, he's going to punch Kingpin. And because of his power stone, he does 2 wounds.
Oh, crap.
So for his second activation, he does 2 wounds to Kingpin. Kingpin's at 1 hit point. Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't know he had that stone too, so we got to be careful now. Sabretooth might have to go and... Oh, he's a little bit behind. Ooh, we'll have to see how we deal with that.
Yes. Okay.
And I can't prevent any wounds. Discard when moving. Nobody has... That's Undead Rage. Nobody has that Guardian one like the powerless superheroes do. Okay. So we'll move everything else. So looking bad for Kingpin, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so from number 1, extra activation, all troopers. Okay, so remember this time with Flash, each time roster extra activation card is revealed, before resolving it, you may perform 1 free move action. So Vulture's going to do that. Okay. So when that card's drawn.
So which way is he going to go?
Do I want to try to help out Kingpin? 2 dice. I can scout ahead to get that objective, or I can go back, because I do hit on freeze, but I'll need to be at hunger 3 and have to hit every single one of my dice to kill him.
So then, yeah, you should go forward.
I'm going to scout. Sorry, Kingpin. So yeah, I'm going to move forward.
Does he move?
Only 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then, because it's crowded, we'll do the extra activation now. So we'll move all the troopers right now. Okay, they're coming. Oh, how many? Oh, we don't have many troopers left too, do we?
No.
Oh, okay. This might be it for Kingpin. Let's see.
1 guard.
Seems okay.
Because we're in yellow.
Okay, that will be it, that one. So over by Sentinel car over there.
Escorted bystander.
So which bystander comes?
Mariko Yoshida. When performing melee attacks, you may automatically eliminate 1 additional trooper in your zone.
Cool. Oh, it's when... I'm thinking that would be weird. No, it's when the cards are revealed, we roll. So it's not escorted bystanders. No. Don't do that stupid spawn thing. No. Okay. 1 more. Okay, now troopers. Good. Free specialist. So we'll put those on the board, and it will be your turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to activate Storm. Her hunger goes up to 4. So she is now ravenous. For her first action, she's going to move over here. for her second action, she's going to try to devour Senator Kelly. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour. Hits on 4.
Got him. Nice.
All right. So for her next action, her third action, she's going to come back over here. And then she's going to use her blue ability, put her hunger up by 1. And we're going to push Thanos and the troopers back out into the hallway.
Okay.
So.
And you have 1 more action?
I'm going to book it back here.
Okay. That was good for her. That helped out.
Yeah. So she's done. So I'm going to activate Sabretooth now. His hunger goes up to 2. For his first action, he's going to go here. Second, he's going to open the store. Third, and fourth.
And we can't escape yet because we got to get that
last objective.
Oh, we have 1 here. We're saving it for Vulture because we want him to get into yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's done. Next, I have Loki. His hunger goes up to 3.
We got to remember, too, he'd be invisible. Because if no one's in his zone at the end of his... What's his blue ability?
At the end of your turn, if there are no enemies in your zone, you may have all enemies ignore you during the next enemy phase.
Yeah, okay. So an enemy phase, we got to remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has 4 actions?
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So my team is done.
So I'm going to get Vulture to go first. Hunger goes up to 2. He's going to pick up that objective, pushing him to yellow now. So he's at 11.
Awesome.
And for his last 3 actions, he moved up with everybody else over here. And he's done. So I'm going to use Kingpin. His hunger's up at 1. I was going to do Hunger Sprint, but he only has 1 hit point left, so I don't want him to get ravenous.
No.
He'll run in and die.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend 2 actions to go where Storm is.
2.
I don't want Storm to be left behind because Thanos can move. Oh, he's going to keep thinking that we can't get ahead of him. His first activation, he's going to move 3 zones. Then he can do another activation and move another 3. He can move 6 in a turn.
Wow.
So he's going to keep up to us.
Yeah.
But we could hopefully use Storm to keep pushing him away.
Hopefully.
So that's going to suck. 3. Okay. So I'm going to increase Hunger to use Trash ability to allow 1 other zombie hero within range 2 to perform 1 action. I'm going to give that to Storm so she can move up if she would like.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's what you want to do.
Yep.
Okay. Hunger goes up to 2 now. I can do his blue ability to give somebody to do an attack. Oh, that wouldn't have... No, Moon Knight's not... He couldn't even kill them anyway. If Moon Knight was in the zone next to him, I could have tried to get him to attack that zone.
Yeah.
But I can't do his blue ability because no one has someone to attack. So he's going to spend his last 2 actions to go forward where Storm is. And then out of the train car. And he's done. Moon Knight's going to go. His hunger's at 2 now. And he's going to spend all his actions to get as close to that exit as he can. So 1, 2,
3,
4. Okay. That's my team. Now we're going to do moving. So the bad part was Thanos.
Yeah.
So we'll do that first. So at the start of the enemy phase, Thanos picks up a stone, and it's the same stones that he would use in hero mode and zombie mode. They don't change.
Okay.
So it's just...
That's good to know.
And his card is the exact same too. It's just the back is different for zombie mode or hero mode.
Okay.
So he doesn't get any different abilities depending. But what is this?
Time Stone.
Oh, crap.
At the end of Thanos' activation, roll a die. On a 5+, he performs 1 additional action. Roll again after each additional action.
So with the Space Stone, he could actually move 3, 6. He can get pretty far. He can go across the board if he really wants to.
Easily.
Man. Okay, he's tough.
That's scary. Yep.
We got to try him out in a game too because you can use him in zombie mode. But he counts as basically 2 heroes. So if you use him in a team of 4, they say you have to use the extra spawner because he counts as basically...
No, that makes sense.
Okay. So that sucks. So his first activation, he'll move 3 zones because of the space stone.
So 1. Oh. Would he go towards Storm or would he go towards Kingpin?
So he's 4 away from Storm or Kingpin, and they move towards the closest hero. They're both 4 away.
Right.
Abilities need line of sight and other stuff, but when they move towards the closest hero. So he'll move 3 towards Storm.
1, 2, 3.
So at the end of his activation isn't done.
Yeah.
Because now he has another activation. He can move up to 3 zones. So he would move into Storm Zone for 1. When Thanos moves, +1 zone per move action. So his action was to move.
Yeah.
So he moved 1 into her zone. He could have moved another zone, but he doesn't have to. He doesn't have any more activations. Because it's not like a runner will move if he moves 1, and then if he's in your zone, he can attack.
Right.
He only had 1 activation left. He used it to move. He could have used another move to go there, but he can't. So he has no more activations.
Okay.
If I'm reading that right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we have to roll.
Yes, at the end. On a 5+, he performs an additional action. Okay.
Phew.
Okay. Storm's okay. And now we'll move everything else. So everything moved up. We'll do spotting now. Number 1.
Guard rush.
Okay. So, too bad that door's not open. I could do a move with Vulture if I wanted to. I am not going to move anywhere because that door's not open, unfortunately.
Right.
So, he's not going to move.
Okay.
So, that's from number 1. From the next spawn.
Uh-oh. We're not in orange, right?
Nope.
But still.
3, 6. That's just enough.
Just enough.
So, let's put these ones on the board first, and then we'll do the last 2. Those moved up from the red spawner there.
Uh-oh.
Superhero. Okay. Which superhero's coming?
Iceman.
We've seen him before.
Zombie heroes within range 1 must spend 1 extra action to perform a move action.
Okay, we're 2 away from him. That would have sucked.
Yep.
Okay, so he's going to show up. And then from the green spawn. So we don't have enough troopers.
Nope.
So all of them get another activation. So we'll move those up. And then it will be my turn.
Yep.
Lucky we got rid of the Captain America because those extra activations would have sucked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So that's a lot now.
Yeah.
And it's going to be my turn. So Vulture's going to go.
All right.
His hunger's at 3 now. For his first action, he's going to open that door. And there is a spawner in there.
There is.
Oh, I didn't even... If it's troopers, oh, we have to do it. Okay, let's see what's in there. Okay. It's a gamble. We're getting close anyway, because if it was troopers, we would have been screwed.
Yeah.
Kingpin would have been dead, and they would have moved into zones, but
yeah,
there's no really other... Unless Moon Knight killed some troopers to absorb some of the spawn, but... Okay.
So 4 specialists
are in that zone. For his second action, he's going to move into the zone with the specialist. For his third action, I'm going to attack that zone.
Okay.
5 dice hitting on a 3. Oh, that was a good roll. Nice. Got all of them. For his last action, I'm going to open that other door there. And then we'll reveal the bystander cards. Let's move the chair. There's no spawner in there. But who's in there? Of course.
Rescued. Instead of spawning a bystander, draw a spawn card for this zone.
Okay, so let's do that one first. Of course.
Oh.
With superheroes there. Oh, man.
Electro.
Oh, no.
His attacks wound all zombie heroes in his zone, as well as all zones with zombie heroes adjacent to it, and all zones with zombie heroes adjacent
so
to it.
That it never came up, but that will happen if he attacks Vulture in that zone. It will hit Moon Knight's zone, then it would hit Kingpin's zone, then it would hit Storm's zone. They're all next to each other. So Electro's going to go down there. So from the next bystander.
Gwen Stacy. Each time you draw a zombie trait, increase or decrease your hunger by 1.
Nice. So now we roll to see for that one. We didn't roll for the rescued because there was no bystander to put down, right?
Right.
So on a 1 to 2, we're good. So we'll put Electro, and then Vulture still has one more action. So Vulture moved into the zone with Electro, and Vulture's done. I'm going to get Kingpin to go.
Okay.
His hunger goes up to 3. I'm going to increase my hunger to use Trash ability, which makes me ravenous now, but I wasn't ravenous when I started.
All right.
To give Moon Knight an extra action.
Okay.
So Moon Knight is going to spend that action to move up 1 zone. I could have attacked Kingpin's zone, but I want to get Electro now that he's there. For Kingpin's first action, I'm going to devour. So 5 dice, I need 1. Come on, 4. Too bad he can't devour multiple. Oh man, that would have killed. That's a Thanos kill roll too.
Yeah.
Oh man, we needed that later. Okay, so one of them's dead. Now that he's back, not ravenous, I'm going to use his blue ability to give Storm an attack action. So then she can attack those troopers for me.
All right. So 2 dice for her. Sorry, 1 dice for her hunger, 2 dice for lightning bolt. Hits on 3s.
Your hunger goes up, but we both get 1 XP and we killed 1. For my second action, I'm going to attack with Cane and Fist. So 2 dice hitting on a 4. Got 1 and 1 hunger. His third activation, I'm going to do that again. This time it's 3 dice. Hitting on a 4. Hunger goes up and I kill 2 more. So I could attack, but I don't want to go into Ravenous because I'll die. So I'm going to do my last action to devour that last trooper. So 2 dice plus 1. I need a 4.
Ah, boo.
So he goes up by 1. Too bad. Lucky I didn't get 2. And he's not ravenous, so he won't die.
Yeah.
But he didn't get that trooper. Now it's up to Moon Knight. His hunger is at 3. I'm going to try. Oh, what can I do here? Taunt. Discard during your turn. Select one zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone. Activate and attempt to move towards your zone. So he would do 1 activation to move. And then, no, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to attack that zone. 6 dice, hitting on a 4. I need 3 of them.
That would do it.
Moon Knight that would have killed Thanos too.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's 2 in 1 turn. Damn.
They want to go home.
Yeah. So Electro is super dead, and I get free XP. It's 2 things from Moon Knight that really helped us out. Killing
Absolutely.
Captain America. No, was it? Yeah, it was Captain America he got, and Electro. So he moved down for another action. For his third action, he's going to get that objective, giving him 5 XP. He is in orange now. So for the objective, let's see what happens. Of course, 1. So 3 troopers go into that zone. That's not what I wanted. And then let's see what his orange ability does. So his orange ability is pretty cool. Each time you would suffer a wound, you can discard a zombie trait to prevent that wound. You only have to roll, so that's good.
Yeah.
And each time you become ravenous, you draw a zombie trait. So if you become ravenous, you get a zombie trait. And then if you take a wound from ravenous, you discard that zombie trait. So you can bounce in between ravenous and not worry about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. So for his last action, I'm going to attack that zone. So 3 dice plus 3 more because of my hunger.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. So I killed 2 and I become ravenous, so I draw a zombie trait. So I get a zombie trait.
Gorge. Discard after devouring a guard or superhero. Heal 1 of your wounds.
Okay. His turn is done. And he is ravenous now. So at the end of my turn, what's it say? Each time you become ravenous, draw a zombie trait. So I got 1. Each time you would suffer a wound, you may discard a zombie trait. So I'm going to discard taunt to not take that wound.
Cool.
So he's good. So my team's done, so it's over to you.
Yep.
Now anyone at the end of the turn can leave through the exit. So even if we all can't go, maybe we'll try to get some of them off the board.
Yes.
Survive Thanos. So it's over to you.
So I'm going to activate Storm now. I increased her hunger up to 3. She's going to use 2 actions to move past Thanos. So 1, 2. I'm going to increase her hunger again to use her blue ability to push that trooper off of Kingpin. So over here. That does put her into Ravenous, so all she can do now is move.
Or devour.
Or devour. So she'll go 1 here, and then...
Escape?
Yeah.
Okay, you can put her in the tunnel. The top comes off the subway, too. You can put them in the subway. Okay. So Storm is free.
Yes.
So we got 1 off the board.
And then Sabretooth.
We're thinking, okay, let's get Loki off the board.
Yeah.
Because we were saying that
Loki goes into Ravenous.
And then he can just go into the subway and he's escaped?
Yes. So he's done 2.
So the subway top came off, so Loki's in there?
Yeah.
And then Sabretooth could escape and he could go. But another option we have is, so when he activates, his hunger would go up to 3.
Yeah.
We could go and he could try to take out Thanos. Oh, but if you increase your hunger, he'd be -1 toughness and it's only a devour, so we couldn't do it.
Yes.
If you were at 1 less hunger, you could have done that. Because you could have went over there, increased your hunger, and then attacked with Shanna's ability.
Yeah.
So, is her name? What's her name?
Shanna.
Shanna, okay. But no, so you just want to escape then?
Yes.
Okay, so Sabretooth is going to escape. So your team's off the board. So we got half the team's done.
Yeah.
My team's kind of screwed. We got Thanos coming. So, but that's your team. You would go first next turn, but you're done. So it would go over to me anyway.
Yeah.
But let's do the moving, and I'm pretty sure Thanos is going to kill Kingpin, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so enemy phase. Let's draw Infinity Stone. What's this one?
At the start of each enemy phase, all player heroes within range 4 of Thanos are moved 1 zone towards him, ignoring enemies.
Mind Stone. Okay. So at the start of each... Okay, so at the start of the phase, he would have drawn the stone.
Yeah.
So next turn, they would get drawn to him because it's a start now and he didn't have that one.
No.
So next turn, they would have been pulled to him. That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll do moving. Let's do Thanos first. First activation, he can move up to 2 zones. 1, he's where Kingpin is. His second activation, he'll do 2 damage to Kingpin, which kills him.
Okay.
So Kingpin's down. And then everything else will move. And those guys, I don't know if they're going to make it. We'll see if they can get up, but we'll move everything up. So that, we've moved up this side. That trooper would attack, and I would hit Moon Knight. And it doesn't say any phase. It just says each time. So I'll discard Gorge, and I won't take that wound.
That's awesome.
So yeah, Moon Knight's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we'll do spawning. So from number 1. Superhero, who's showing up at the end here.
They're all coming now.
Oh, of course, Dark Phoenix. Everyone's going to come kick her ass. Okay, Dark Phoenix is going to be at number 1. The spawn over there. How many? Are we in orange?
Trooper. Oh, we are in orange, so 8.
Yeah, because how many are over there?
4.
Okay. So we'll say they all moved up. Okay, do the next one. I don't think we'll get out of this. I might just call it here. Airdrop, they would come into our zone. We have enough of those. Okay. And then for the last one, another airdrop.
Jesus.
Do we have enough specialists to do that? Oh, no, there's only 2 heroes left on the board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so, yeah.
Kingpin's dead, but yeah.
Yeah, so 2 and 2. Well, they're not going to airdrop on a dead body. That's kind of... So once we do all that, we could have maybe fought our way out, but even if with the extra activation, they would have moved in, other stuff would happen, we'd have to fight our way through. I'm going to call it here and say they may have been toast. Because everything would have moved up. We'd have to fight our way through there. Thanos, even if we fought through that, Thanos would come. So I think I'm going to call it.
Okay.
But your team got off, and Mike, even if once Kingpin died, if you're going by the actual rules, the game ends as soon as the first guy dies.
Yes.
But we don't want to replay the same mission 100 times or refilm it again, so we'll just keep going. But half the team got off, so we got a 50% win.
Yeah.
That was tough. So
that
someone was mentioning
tricky.
about adding Thanos. Thanos does make it a lot tougher.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking the mission's easy, try it again with Thanos. Or once they're taking a bit, but we'll try out the Sentinel soon too.
Yeah.
And then you get to use Nana too. So be interested to try that out.
Absolutely. That was definitely one of the trickier.
Yeah, there's a mission in 2.0 if I remember. Getting around those corners with spawns and doors sucks.
Yeah. And especially not having somebody who moves fast or having somebody who opens doors for free.
Yeah, and the minus toughness came in handy.
Yeah.
Moon Knight was pretty good. But...
Yeah, Moon Knight actually was really good. There was a couple things he did that were...
And then Kingpin's ability to give people stuff was pretty cool.
Yeah, comboing it with... that was Trask, right?
Yeah.
Having that with Trask.
We didn't have him in this team. I think we have... Yeah, I just finished painting the human version of Iron Man. Storm's ability to push people off. If you have her with a zombie Iron Man, you could push people away and keep moving them off your zones, which would help.
Yeah, and then Iron Man's zone was he could move them and then move himself out too, right?
So
yeah,
those two working together would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was fun. I'm curious about, with Thanos now, trying him with different stuff too. So thanks for coming out. We hope you had as much fun watching as we had playing. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.